We're here with head coach Tonya Johnson, and coach, you guys are getting ready to head back on the road. It seems like you were hardly home again with this way the schedule shapes up, really just playing 2 matches in a month. And how's the team looking this week, bouncing back from the tough loss to Duke and getting ready for another road trip?
You know, as we prepare to head to the Carolinas, it's been a pretty good week of practice and just trying to bounce back from a very tough loss on Saturday night. I felt like our kids really played hard, and in the end, we just didn't do the things that we needed to do to win the match. But there were some positives that came out of it, and one of the positives was that we never laid down. And so our never die attitude, I feel like, is going to take us a long way. And so we've tried to prepare and practice, and we've had some pretty good practices this week as we prepare for a much improved North Carolina team and a much improved North Carolina State team.
Well, now you're getting into the facing teams for the second time. You beat both North Carolina and NC State last month here by scores of 3-0, but this is a much different North Carolina team, isn't it now? They've won 6 of their last 8 matches and really are one of the hottest teams in the league.
You know, they've gained some momentum, and they're playing some really good volleyball right now, really solid volleyball. You know, we're going to have to go back. We're going to have to go and compete with that and try to match that, their level of play. I think that, you know, over the course of the last few weeks, they've improved dramatically, and I think we've improved in some areas too. And so I think as the season progresses and once you get used to playing with each other and you figure out your starting lineups, that, you know, for this second half, everybody's starting lineups should be pretty set. And so I would look to say that everybody's second match with every ACC opponent is going to be a lot tougher than the first round. I can guarantee you that.
Well, you said after the North Carolina match the first time that it was one of your team, to that point, best all-around performance of the season. What do you guys need to do to replicate that as you head up there into what should be a really good crowd and great environment tomorrow night?
You know, what I've been stressing all season long is the serve and pass game, and we've got to be able to stop runs that teams put on us, 3 and 4 and 5-point runs. And so those are the things that we've been working on in practice and trying to apply some pressure and, you know, just trying to challenge our kids to get better in that aspect. And when that happens, to really get them to focus and hone in on the things that we're trying to accomplish. And so I think that it's going to be a great match. You know, North Carolina is a great team, and this is always a battle at their place, and I would expect nothing less.
Now you're going to be going up to NC State on Saturday, playing on Halloween, and you never know what you're going to get for an environment here. We know the last couple of years here it's been a really raucous environment on Halloween, and, you know, what is your team going to need to do bouncing back into 24 hours after the North Carolina match to get ready to go play NC State?
Well, one, we'll have to forget about the fact that it is Halloween, and we're going to have to concentrate on the task at hand. North Carolina State is a much improved team too. You know, they had some injuries early on, and I think they've overcome those injuries, and so it's going to be a battle. Anytime we go on the road and play anybody, it's going to be a battle, and I expect that it'll be a battle at their place on Saturday night.
Well, last question for you here, and I know you said you had a good week of practice. Was it ever an issue for you early in the week worrying about how your team was going to respond to that tough loss to Duke and the way, really, how the last half hour of that match went when it looked like you guys were in control and then Duke just really turned it on and pulled out the win at the end?
You know, I worried about it on Sunday and tried to figure out ways to get our team to bounce back, and, you know, I think they bounced back fine. This team is a pretty tough team, and they understand the challenges that we face on a daily basis as a team, and they know that, you know, we're going to have our ups and downs throughout the season, but the great thing about athletics is you always get an opportunity to come back and play again and improve yourself, and so we have that opportunity again starting with North Carolina tomorrow night.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.